This is my design for 3D printing and designing. It's kind of my 4-week project. So, like I said, 4-week project, 3D printing, 3D designing, and all that stuff. So, I used Fusion 360, and in it, it's pretty basic and yet still kind of advanced, I guess, if you want to say. But the concept's pretty easy. You just kind of come up here. You can make whatever you want. Sketch. Say you wanted to make a circle. Just make a circle right here. Sorry. Make a circle right here. You just kind of click and drag, enter you want, and just you make that good. And then from here, multitude of options. You can extrude it, so I can make it taller and make it into like an actual 3D object. And that's kind of the basics of that. So then to make this diamond here, as you can see, I just went to sketch and I took out a rectangle. Kind of did the same way as the circle, like I just showed. Just kind of make an object about roughly the size that you want. And then you come here and you extrude it. So you can make it a whole object. You can fill it in. And then from there, I went into the create or the modify, and I chambered it on each edge of it here, as you can see. It's where it looked like a diamond, and that's just kind of the basics of Fusion 360. A lot of other stuff that you can combine objects, that way when it prints together and whatnot. But yeah, that's just kind of the main basics of it. And you got splines, so you can create your own designs, and then over here you can inspect stuff and insert how it look and some modeling with it. So it's pretty impressive software. So from there, you just press 3D print, you click on the object you wanted to send, you press OK, and I've already sent it over there, so now we're here. And this is Meshmixer, which is just another application that you get with Autodesk. Well, you'll need it to run for your 3D printer, which is kind of like gives you another view of it for rendering and whatnot, and basically how it's going to look when you're going to go to print it. And this is pretty rough right now, just because it's kind of just like a real quick rendering system. And then from there, you'd export the file, and I named it Diamond, as you can see over here, into an STL file. And then from there, you go into the Makerbot stuff, which is another software, but not from Autodesk. And from here, you slap it in here, and you choose your Makerbot. We use ours, which is over the internet, or whatever you want to call it. And right now, they're making something in there. But the basics of it, it just kind of gives you that view of what your printer would look like and the size of your object is. And then here, with this, if it'll connect, eventually it might show up with a picture of what's going on because it has a camera there. And it's just kind of a real easy system. You could pause, cancel, you can mess with your filament and everything there, and it's pretty easy. You just print from here, and that's about the basics of the 3D printing. So I guess overall for my project, I really enjoyed this project as a whole, just because it was something new that I've done and a lot of fun that I found. It was just kind of different, and I know with my project plan, I didn't really follow it because I couldn't really find it, but I think I learned a lot out of it, and if I use this for next year in college, it should be pretty useful. So.